Through three quarters and a 15-point Saskatchewan lead, and the Argos without a point in that third quarter have 3 since the first quarter ended.
Yeah.
Durant at the controls here to start the fourth. Back in the hand. Sheets. Big hole. Outside. And wrestled down at the 2-yard line.
And Dan Clark getting it done.
100-yard rushing game for the third consecutive week for Corey Sheets. First time he's done that. First time a Rider. And like good running backs, getting stronger as the game goes on. Second down from the 5. Under pressure. Durant got away and now is taken down. Dropped by Jonathan Williams, who has his second sack. Field goal unit comes on. Milo looking for his 6th consecutive field goal on the year. Puts it through to add to the lead. Roughriders by 18 here. Early fourth quarter in Toronto. Just took 6 minutes off the clock for that field goal drive. And down to Cackert, and Cackert's got a first down across the 45-yard line. Down play last week against BC, had trouble going downfield against the Lions. Draw, Cackert, a good run by Cackert up to midfield.
Medical staff right now,
and obviously in some difficulty as they check the ankle or foot. Well, that's the only negative news so far tonight as Harris pushes ahead, short yardage. Let's take another look at what happened to Durant.
Stay in the game.
This the sack that ended the last drive. Had that foot caught underneath him with the weight of Jonathan Williams landing on him. Very pronounced limp as he got to the sideline.
Ray back in, ball at the Roughrider 53. Short drop, Spencer Watt got a catch. And he'll get driven back by Diamond Ferry. Position, he was a running back, kick returner, defensive player. And down, Cackert loose, in behind, touchdown. Chad Cackert got in behind Craig Butler. And it's a 48-yard touchdown.
Chris, you and I have talked before about the deceptive speed of Chad Cackert. You've got this guy who's built like a bowling ball, but he can absolutely fly. And I think he caught Craig Butler off guard on this one and just ran by him.
Prior to the Grey Cup last year, he mentioned that he'd been clocked at 4.3, and remember, Darian Durant was getting attention on the sidelines. Looks like Drew Willie will come on. We'll find out after this return. Sanders up ahead to the 35-yard line, and it will be Drew Willie. Had put it away and out of reach. Argo defense will try and dial it up, but they got to stop this man. And they rally to Corey Sheets. Big play here, 2nd and 6. Argos look for the 2 and out, and Sheets is going to be stopped. There's Keontae Tripp, the newcomer out of Georgia.
Football a lot. The Argos didn't stop him, but that time they seemed much more keyed into the task at hand.
Ricky Schmidt kicking to Chad Owens. From his 23. Paul Waldo there, won't let Owens by. Paul Waldo's been good on special teams this year.
Yeah, it sure has been. 72% completion rate, 8 touchdowns, no interception. Durant has been tremendous for the first 3 weeks.
He watches, wondering if he's done enough here tonight. Pass for Jason Barnes. 2nd and 10. We're gonna look downfield. Inman jump ball. Can't come up with it. Good coverage there by Diamond Ferry. Need him to play.
That's it.
Prefontaine, good boot. Sanders from the 34. He gets taken down across the 45-yard line, a 46-yard.
The field right now, and Durant just sat back down, guys.
Really trying to manufacture some first downs. He dumps it off to Scott McHenry. That's close to a first down. Pat Watkins, the tackle at midfield. We go 2nd and 1 out of the shotgun formation. Top, Corey Sheets will handle this. Jackson the tackle, but to Ricky Ray. Corey Sheets up to 129 on the night. Back to Sheets. Getting close to another personal best. That's not bad. 2nd and 6. Back to Sheets. Nothing more. Big hit. Jonathan Williams. Lets it fly to the goal line. Owens surrounded, flag down as he is dropped just outside the 1-yard line.
Make it.
109 yards away, but Inman in behind, and he is out of bounds at the 34-yard line, and he was in difficulty and trying to get out, and so he's going to require attention.
But you could see as soon as Dontrell Inman caught this football, he headed for the sidelines. He felt a twinge and something right away and just needed
held back for 10 more days. Way over the middle, Owens got it. Dropped by Dwight Anderson, but Chad Owens has another catch and an Argo first down. Catches 71 yards in the game. First down, Toronto. Ray the long out on that far side, and Diamond Ferry unloads on Spencer Watt.
Saskatchewan last year to stabilize the group.
Sholigan to the sidelines for an extra DP. Chad Owens, and off the fingertips. Anderson was in coverage. Down by 11, facing 3rd and 5. And across the middle, incomplete. Intended for Owens.
Anderson ran into a little bit of trouble last week that
looking good here tonight, and should be the final play before the 3-minute warning. Back to Sheets. Williams takes him down again at the second down for Drew Willie, and Corey Sheets busted. Corey Sheets into the end zone. Touchdown.
exclamation point. Watch the work of the offensive line. And Corey Sheets right there. Great job by the right tackle, Ben Heenan, coming down on that trap block on Robert McCune.
37-yard touchdown gallop. He just brought it home, didn't he? As Iglesias drops it, and the Argos will be inside the 10 after that misplay. Ricky Ray has Owens up against Diamond Ferry, gets by him, and Chad Owens lunging over the 20 up to the 23-yard line. Harris in the game. His pass behind Iglesias, so for Zach Collaros.
And Harris is an emergency punter for the Double Blue.
Collaros was a big part of that last regular season win over Hamilton last year. Iglesias, what a terrific catch that was. And Scott Milanovich telling us both went down. Collaros out of Cincinnati, and he is hammered there. Taken down by Greg Newman, the former Saskatoon Hilltop.
Very versatile parts.
Offside. Toronto, number 81. That penalty is declined. Second down.
One of those guys the Ottawa Red Blacks will be analyzing. Did he get it away or not? It is a catch. And Iglesias apparently football. Now a pump, and now he wants Iglesias again. This time incomplete. Prince Miller there in coverage. There are his numbers. for 300 yards, second time in the season. Off the fingertips of Barnes, incomplete passing per game, but en route to 3-0. 3rd and 10. Valero scrambles, takes off, and still upright. How about that second effort to extend the Argos' possession? 16-yard.
Tiger lock cut.
First down. Back to Iglesias, and he gets dragged down. Making the most of this series. Got an open man, and Andre Durant stopped at the 2. Touchdown. Saving tackle there by Craig Butler. To the Argos. 1st and goal. Valero's under pressure, sidesteps, and he'll run it. Touchdown. Flag down at the goal line, so let's wait.
Illegal contact on a receiver, Saskatchewan. Penalties decline. Play results in a touchdown.
So Zach Calaros engineers a touchdown drive for the Argos in the late stages of this one.
You don't want to place too much value on it, given the points scored, points allowed. I mean, the big things to me, things like the turnover ratio, limiting their penalties, but it's just both offensively and defensively, their ability to put games away.
Good kick and jump ball, and that ball was on the carpet. The Argos come up with it.
Saskatchewan had its hands team well executed. They freed up Chris Getzlaf as the guy they wanted to get the ball. It looked like it hit him right in the chest.
Guy comes up with the football.
Getzlaf goes up above the crowd to get it.
Another rider had a first shot on the carpet, but Sam Hurl couldn't bring it in, and there's Robinson. And the Riders did this tonight with Dressler and Getzlaf combining for 4 catches and 38 yards. So on the strength of Corey Sheets and Taj Smith tonight offensively. Valero's dancing around again and lost his footing. They'll make sure he's not going anywhere that time. Ricky Foley. Riders' next 2 are against Hamilton. Argos will be in Winnipeg, and Argos take a time count here.
Time count violation. Toronto, number 17. It's a loss of down penalty. It becomes 3rd down.
So one more play for the Argos before this one is in the books.
As you said, as those 2 guys were contained, he was the big playman.
And there'll be another weapon we expect in 10 days. A guy by the name of Simon will be in the lineup for a 3-0 Saskatchewan Roughrider team that comes into Toronto and wins it 39-28. The defending Grey Cup champions now 1-2 on the year. The only question, the health of Durant. So long from Toronto. Sports Center is now